Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight champion who once ruled the boxing world, was quick to shut down a request from Chris Eubanks Sr. for an exhibition bout. Tyson, who had made a comeback to the ring for a series of exhibitions and matches over the years, showed no hesitation in delivering a straightforward and firm response to Eubanks' proposal. In a recent interview, Eubanks Sr. recalled how he had approached Tyson with the idea of a fight, only to be swiftly rebuffed by Tyson's six-word reply, "Come on man, you're my friend." Eubanks Sr. shared his experience during a fan Q&A on his YouTube channel, explaining that Tyson's response made him realize the error of his ways and put him in his place. Eubanks, who had been a world champion in the middleweight and super middleweight divisions and defeated notable fighters like Nigel Benn and Henry Wharton, reflected on how he had been in a phase of his career where money was a driving force. He had retired in 1998 after a series of losses, but soon after his retirement, he approached Tyson with the idea of an exhibition match. However, Tyson's response made it clear that his motivations were not based on financial gain, but instead on mutual respect. Tyson's words brought Eubanks back to reality, realizing that his desire for an exhibition match had been driven by the wrong reasons. Tyson's response highlighted the personal bond between the two fighters, as Tyson made it clear that he considered Eubanks a friend and not someone to be used for financial gain. Eubanks admitted that at that time, he was still caught up in the mindset of get money and not fully evolved in his perspective on boxing and life. He later reflected on how Tyson's words, though blunt, had a profound impact on him and were a constant reminder to stay grounded and true to the sport, rather than chasing monetary opportunities. After retiring in 2005 following a loss to Kevin McBride, Tyson made a surprise return to the ring in 2020 for an exhibition match against fellow legend Roy Jones Jr. This exhibition sparked interest among fans and brought Tyson back into the limelight after years of being away from the sport. Despite his age, Tyson's return was celebrated by many, showing that he still had the ability to captivate audiences with his presence and skill. However, in November 2024, Tyson took to the ring once again, this time in a professional fight against YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul. Tyson, now 58 years old, faced Paul in a highly anticipated but contentious match in Texas. Despite his years of experience, Tyson was outboxed by the younger Paul, who dominated the fight over the course of 8 rounds. Although Tyson didn't lose by knockout, the fight was still a clear decision loss for the former champion. Tyson, however, reflected on the experience with a sense of pride, acknowledging that despite the loss, he had accomplished something many thought impossible for someone of his age and history. In a heartfelt message on Twitter following the fight, Tyson explained that even though he had lost, he felt like he had still won. He described the physical and emotional challenges he had faced leading up to the fight, including a near-death experience where he had lost half his blood and undergone 8 blood transfusions. Tyson emphasized how the fight had become more than just a competition, it had become a personal victory. The fight, which took place in front of a packed crowd at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, was a powerful moment for Tyson, who shared that the experience of standing toe-to-toe with a fighter half his age in such a high-profile setting was something he would treasure forever. Despite the loss to Jake Paul, Tyson was grateful for the opportunity to step back into the ring and prove to himself and the world that he could still compete. His story is a testament to resilience, as he overcame significant health challenges and pushed himself to fight again. Tyson's reflections on his comeback fight with Jake Paul echoed a sense of triumph over adversity, as he recognized that his return to the ring was much more than just a fight, it was a personal journey and a moment of closure for the former champion.